Hello, dear beautiful souls. This is amyokarma. Welcome to my channel, Souliftication, where we lift our souls to transcend toxic relationships. First, I want to take a moment to thank everyone who's taken the time to check out my channel. I am so grateful. It really means a lot. My ultimate goal here is to provide guidance on the path of healing from narcissistic and otherwise toxic relationships. And I really hope that I am providing value to anyone who is listening today. I definitely believe that nothing happens by accident, and if you're here for a reason. I really want to provide a safe place for people who are struggling in these types of relationships. And not only for those in these situations, but also for the friends and family members who know a loved one who is being subject to this abuse. And let's be clear, it is abuse. If you or someone you know is experiencing a relationship that is very controlling, if you're seeing changes in their personality and behavior, it's a telltale sign that they are being subject to this type of manipulation. Love is not manipulation. Manipulation is abuse. Abuse is not love. This brings me to the reality of the Traumabond and cognitive dissonance. When a person is experiencing cognitive dissonance, essentially their mind is trying to hold two opposing beliefs at the same time. Most often, this person continues to say to themselves, "My partner says that they love me, but they continue to hurt me." The boundaries become very muddy. When a person is experiencing this, the most common trap a loving, caring, empathetic soul gets caught in is trying to understand what they are doing wrong or what they can do to try and fix it when it seems as though nothing is good enough for their toxic partner. In the beginning stages of the relationship, during the love bombing phase, the toxic will put you up on a pedestal and really do everything in their power to make you feel as though you are the best thing that's ever happened to them. Since normally we as the victim have been depleted in this area, we tend to gravitate towards this admiration as a genuine display of love and affection. But don't get too comfortable. Once they know that they have us, that's when the devaluation period sets in. This is how the trauma bond is formed. From a neurological standpoint, the honeymoon phase, as it's known, releases feel-good chemicals in our brain like oxytocin, and we are left always seeking that high again when everything was good. Make no mistake, dear souls, breaking a trauma bond is really nothing short of breaking an addiction. It takes a conscious, concerted effort to identify the patterns and intentionally interrupt the cycle. It's not easy. In my own personal experience, it took me years to finally break free from the trauma bond, even after we were no longer living together. Be gentle on yourself. Treat yourself with kindness and compassion. Keep learning about what you're dealing with. It takes time. It really is challenging when you realize what a stronghold the trauma bond has on your mind and your emotions. If you're trying to support a loved one who is going through this, please try your best to be supportive. It can be very frustrating when you're on the outside looking in and you can see the obvious manipulation and abuse that they're being subject to and want to intervene. I believe the best thing that anyone can do is to provide a place of support by reminding them that they do deserve to be treated better and the other person's actions are not their fault. Ultimately, it is their decision to stay in the relationship or to leave. Everyone needs to see things in their own time, and it cannot be forced. Don't be surprised to see someone seem to reach a place of clarity where they start to see the reality of the situation only to do a complete 180 and fall right back into the cycle. It is part of the process of breaking the trauma bond. No one can fall out of a bond like they can fall out of love. It is something a person really gets tangled up in, and it does take time to find your way out. It all starts with a decision that you will no longer allow someone else to treat you this way. The harshest reality that any of us will ever have to face is realizing that the abuser will never stop abusing. We can only stop the abuse by no longer allowing ourselves to be subject to it. In closing, I just want to say thank you again to all of you dear, beautiful souls who are here today. No one ever deserves to be abused, and you do deserve better. If you are looking for guidance and support to navigate your way out of a toxic or narcissistic relationship, I offer one-on-one coaching, and I'm also providing a free 30-minute clarity call for anyone who is resonating with me and this information here today and would like to work with me. If you did benefit from my content, please remember to like and subscribe and share with anyone who you think might benefit from it. My soul's passion and purpose is to remind everyone that you are already and always worthy, whole, and complete as part of God's amazing creation. Thank you for being here today. Always stand up for yourself.